in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His guys in rough shape. They have lost 7 of their last 9 games. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
3rd and 4.
3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 7.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. A modest game. maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's third and
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. Here comes 2nd and 4.
To number 81. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, Brissett. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cowboys.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2 yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's second and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's second and 3 to go.
Brings up second and 3.
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. The receiver's blanking it everywhere he looked. To bring us a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A short one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Receiver in motion, headed left. On the play fake, here's Dart. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and
operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And a shotgun. It's Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started and pick up the 17 and a very quick first down.
at the 45-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
Brissett. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Dart. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, Dart. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the Giants first
Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
One more time, it's Achane. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Now, screen will be set up for Davis. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it. Brissett. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. It's Brissett. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, Brissett. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 59-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they will remain down by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. Now a 3rd and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Giants.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
Neighbors in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. This time the slanting becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. The 26-yard.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
A 50-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants extend their lead to 10-6. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The throw is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 14, Cowboys 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. We'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. They'll go play action here with Brissett. He is hit before he can get rid of this, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bit on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll take this down to the 47. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. That's caught outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Play action. And here's Brissett. He'll throw it left and has his running back. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, Brissett. Here's Hurst downfield, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. We're set to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. Now, big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move back to within 1.
Cowboys 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kenny Clark into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have an answer for this half.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Giants extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, bump him down to 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aleem McNeil getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go. On play action, he'll flash, and he lost the football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a give to Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Sharp going to throw here on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing again, Dart. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
3rd down and 9. Now we're set. Down the right sideline. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
The 9-yard line.
We're set. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Brian Burns. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this 1st half.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get.
25-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. This one complete, right side. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
They send Godwin in motion.
40-yard line.
Looks wide. Get this one complete. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. On the play fake, here's Dart. That's taken in by Achane. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
on first down. Brissett. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This from beyond 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
The Cowboys.
Boys offense, and they're getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and that sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Abdul Carter, he has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Abdul Carter just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down.
They send Godwin in motion.
44-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings
The
up
tight end motioning left here.
at the 47-yard line.
They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. To the air on 2nd down. Dirk in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart, and they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
And now you need 2 hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9.
4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Now it's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. To the left side, it's Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Neighbors in motion. On play action, it is Dart. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
A run, and it's Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Play fake. Now Dart.
Cowboys 16.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Giants will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Brian Burns bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Neighbors in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is up and good. The Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now give on the ground.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense...
This one intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Giants offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fidone. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, and he is deep on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers, and when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Dart gonna throw it again. And they're gonna get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
The Giants sending out their punter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with 1st down. On play action, here's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one complete, right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Boys, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Now Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. To give him 5 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
And 4.
Now Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's nothing new. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's going to be here on second and goal.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. To throw is Prescott. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well,
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Andy Morikawa is set to kick off.
The return starts at the 13. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Prescott now. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Go play action. It's Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The coverage by Andrew Schultz.
To the air again. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he will score. Game on. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Cowboys 36.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run.
The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Now, this looks like a design run. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
At the 18-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They send Godwin in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dart going to fake the give and hold on to it.
The quarterback keeps it on in action. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more preps to score touchdowns.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Prescott. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are going to open up the lead to 8.
Giants 38.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll begin here on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 2nd down, Dart. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Giants.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 on the 19-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Abdul Carter. He gets it yet again. 6 sacks in the game. Just one off the all-time single-game mark.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. To throw is Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Giants offense ready for this next possession from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
The Giants offense, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. We'll go with the drop play here on second down. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
First down 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
In these critical moments of the game, like, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
This one's on target to Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Giants first down. It's a gain of 6.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. To the air on second down. Dart. A pass complete to the tight end, Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
3rd and 5.
We'll go play action here with Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down, and then time to shake hands. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back cage yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Why Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to glow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
Being on some